What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Gloria. Baby's sleeping over there. It's super early in the morning. But I'm up. And I'm kind of a morning person. So today I'm going to be reading for Pisces. Pisces. I love everything Pisces. I love it. Ooh, Seven of Cups. I got options. Ace of Swords. There's like clarity here. There's clarity through this fogginess though. Seven of Cups. I feel like for you, it's like meant to be, it's like meant to not throw you off, but it's meant to be like confusing, this Seven of Cups. It's meant to be confusing, but I feel like you're already a confusing person, Pisces, so it all makes sense to you. You're like, nah, it makes sense, because I feel like you can like like see the difference in each thing and see how each thing is just as important to the bigger picture. Yeah. So it looks confusing, or it would look confusing to most people, but for you, it's fucking beautiful. It's awesome. Like, it's got so much potential. There's just so much that we can do with this. With this experience here, you just want to like talk about it all, touch it all. You want to touch everything. It's like walking through a museum. Ace of Swords, and you're getting so much information. You're learning so much about what is beautiful about each individual piece, and you're just in awe. Like King of Wands. Yeah, you love it. You love it. And not only do you love it, you want it. Like, you want to buy this piece of art. King of Wands. Or you want to like take it home with you or something. King of Wands. But I feel like you have like too much respect for like where it grew up or the plot that it lives on or something like that to ever like pluck it, to ever like take it away from its like habitat where it seems to be like thriving. King of Wands. But King of Wands, you could be feeling like extra sexy right now. Extra driven. King of Wands, you're excited about something. Ace of Swords, this clarity or this vision that you have. King of Wands. King of Wands. I feel like you feel powerful because you feel like you attracted this opportunity to you with this Ace of Swords. Five of Wands. There's that ego. There's that ego. Such a big ego. But sometimes the Five of Wands could look like a dance too. I know, I'm putting a positive spin on it. Because the Five of Wands, what's wrong with a little competition? Like, it makes it more fun. It makes it more interesting. It makes the win a better win. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I see you being successful in something. With the King of Wands, you're feeling like super powerful off of it, though. Like, you feel super powerful off of it. Where you're like, man, I just want to like keep on playing or keep on fighting. Like, you don't want to go home. Like, come on, Mom, 5 more minutes. King of Pentacles. Yes. And the Hangman. Interesting. Yeah, you've got like a different perspective on things, where King of Pentacles, like somebody would look at a fucking, I don't know, like a rock and be like, that's just a rock. Or look at a crystal and be like, that's just a rock, you know. Like, what's so special about this rock? And it's a crystal, and it's got all these healing properties to it, and you know, people actually like really believe in that kind of stuff. And it's really about your perspective on something here that kind of brings life into something. Because I feel like if you saw something as confusing, something is confusing and it's bringing chaos into your life, but you see it more of like a tool, like something that you can use to advance yourself. There's also something here that nobody's ever really thought of. Yeah. It's like people throwing ideas out into the air, and you're kind of just like catching them being like, yo, you know, it could be so fun with this, or you know, you ever think about this, or I feel like you're really just like having fun with whatever life is throwing at you right now. Wow, a lot of emails this morning. Five of Swords and the Tower. Que will change it? No! What is that? I don't want it. Okay, Four of Wands. And the Temperance and the Four of Cups. Ugh, why is that there? We don't want the Tower. Well, the Tower is good. We do want the Tower here to you know, straighten some stuff out here, because there are people that like think that you're like one way, or that's why they're like trying to compete with you. Because this Five of Wands is, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Like, everybody wants to be the boss around here. Even though you're the boss, Pisces, we all fucking know. But like, there needs to be order, or a different way of you like seeing something here. Because if you don't see it in like a positive way, if you don't see the potential in something here, you could, it's like you're waiting on God to like show you something. And I feel like God is showing you something, but you're acting like you have to consider all of these options when you don't. With the Hangman, you don't have to choose anything. And I don't feel like you are choosing anything. This guy's got his hands tied behind his back. Like, it's like people are trying to get you involved in something, and you're like, you're not saying anything, you're not doing anything. You're like, you know, talk to my lawyer or something like that. They're like, you asked for it, Pisces. No, I didn't. It's like someone's trying to like get you involved in some sort of like gossip or like drama with the hangman, where you're like, I don't know, I feel like you were around but you're not part of it. You're around but you're like not part of it. I feel like whatever it is that you do decide to do, which I feel like you're not going to decide to do anything. The hangman, I feel like you're just going to fucking like chill and kind of watch everybody else around you like fight with themselves to figure out their next move. You're kind of just hanging out and watching everybody like try and figure out, because I feel like, oh man, this is so morbid, but I was talking to one of my employees yesterday, and we were talking about like death and how we're all gonna die, and you can either choose to enjoy the ride or like fight the whole way down or the whole way up. The hangman. It's like you have so many thoughts on something here. Someone's trying to like tell you that something has to be done a specific way or a certain way, and you choose not to live your life. You choose not to live your life under like someone else's rule or someone else's thumb or someone else's idea of like what's appropriate. I'm not saying you're inappropriate, I'm just saying like people are talking about you but it's like they're bringing more attention to you. They're talking about you because you look scattered, you look lost, but you're really not with the hangman. King of Pentacles, I feel like you're like actually like super grounded and you're just being. With the hangman, you're chilling. You are going with the flow. And people think that because you're so like calm or you're so out there that they can like drag you into things, drag you into like drama and like problems and stuff. With the Tower, they can't, because I feel like somebody doesn't have like a leg to stand on. Like all they have is, it's like they don't have cold hard facts. They're just, everything's like allegedly. King of Wands, allegedly Pisces was there, started the whole fight. Started the argument, started all this, started all that, was doing this, was doing that, and you're just like in the middle of it, like it's like you're growing with it. Like you're a tree, and like your roots or something here. Something here is trying to like pull you in, drag you in. Oh. Ace of Swords. Hermit. Yeah, Virgo energy. I feel like somebody is like seeing something and saying something before it gets out of hand with the King of Wands. Like, I feel like you know what something like leads to. The Hermit. You're like pulling your energy back. The Hermit card. You're like, yeah, this is lots of fun, but like, I can see what you're doing over there. Like, and I'm definitely not trying to fuck with that. Knight of Wands. Yep. See, somebody's being reckless over here on this side. Like, they're reckless on that side. It's like they're trying to ruin like a good party. They're trying to ruin like a good time. Trying to create drama where there isn't any. This could be you, Pisces. I just feel like it's not, because if you're in the hangman position here, like, this is definitely you, like laying low or letting whatever happens happen, and like trusting God and trusting, you know, that everything's gonna be okay. It's like the world is saying, you know, panic, you know, be scared, you know, stay in confusion, stay lost, you know, spiral and keep on spiraling. With the Hangman, it's like you catch yourself. You sort of like, in the Hermit, you sort of like put yourself in a little bit of a timeout, or you're taking a breather, you know. I feel like you're stepping out with the King of Wands, like you're stepping out of this like fun game. Other people don't call it fun, and they don't call it a game. They're very serious, they're very competitive. They think that you're their competition. You know you're not. But before you let something consume you or get you wrapped up in it with the Hermit card, you retreat. King of Pentacles. Get back to business. King of Wands. Like, you realize what type of energy you're starting to attract here. You realize what kind of crowd you're starting to attract. So like you take a step back, you analyze the situation, look at the bigger picture here, and you position yourself. And you reposition yourself. Knight of Wands. It's cool to have fun. You know, it's fine to be around, you know, like chaotic things, as long as you don't get lost in the sauce. Death card. It's almost like you stop something. Page of Swords. Death card. Or you don't stop something. You turn it into like a different type of energy. This Five of Wands, it's supposed to be chaos, confrontation, competition. Though with the Death card, like, this is like the end of that. Like, you're putting a stop to what this card is supposed to mean. Or you're putting an end to what people say this card is supposed to mean. With the Knight of Wands here, you're like, you feel like you can't be put in a box. Or you are, it's like hard to figure you out. But it really isn't. With the Hermit card, Virgo energy, like, it's kind of simple. Ace of Swords, it's simple. It's just people make it more complicated than it has to be. It's like they're trying to create some sort of like chaos to see how you are going to like treat them in that situation. Page of Swords. the Hermit card. I feel like you see what someone is like doing. Page of Swords. So I don't think you're playing it small or dumbing yourself down, but I feel like you are picking up on like someone's motive, like why they're doing something or what they're trying to attract, what they're trying to draw out of you. With the Death card here, they're about to find out. The Hangman, off with his head. It's like it's like someone thinks that they're like playing with you because it's all fun and games until you fucking clap back. I'm getting chills. Four of Swords. The Devil. You guys. Just stay away. You don't want to hurt anybody. Just stay away, Pisces. The Devil. It's that toxic shit. And I feel like you don't take the devil seriously. Damn. Or it's not that you don't take the devil seriously. It's just that you're not scared of the devil. Like, it's just an energy that you can use. You have the energy. You have, everybody has good and bad, you know, in them. Anybody can tap into that energy. With the Hangman, if you wiggle a piece of like meat in front of a lion, he's gonna eat it. Or is he? I don't know. You sleeping? The World card. Knight of Swords. The Empress. Ten of Wands. It's like somebody wants to give you something, but they don't want to give it to you like this. Like, it's like they don't want it to, they don't want to start this like chapter on like a bad note or like with their toxic shit. Like, they don't want to bring their toxic shit into something here because they're trying to create something like beautiful. Or not create something beautiful. They're trying to capture some sort of beauty in something. With the Devil card, but they're like so seduced by it that they just want to like consume it. Tower. Scorpio energy. It's like suddenly Knight of Swords. Suddenly someone starts a fight or some sort of gossip. Knight of Swords, or suddenly you make a quick decision here to like end all confusion. With the World card, you could be graduating from somewhere. You could be sending out resumes. The Tower. Yeah, you're trying to shake something up. It's like you're creating this tower on purpose. Because there's this like devil here, this devil energy, the Hangman, and you're just kind of like sitting in it with you don't have a life jacket, you don't have a plan of escape, like you don't know how you're gonna eat for the next few days. Well, the King of Pentacles, I feel like you have everything that I feel like with the King of Pentacles, you're gonna eat because that's who you are. Like, you know how to make money. You know how to like stay grounded in something. But with the Hangman and the Devil here, I don't know, someone feels like, I wouldn't say they're fresh meat, but they look like a test for the Devil. And I feel like you're not going to take this test seriously. Oh man, did I start talking about death before the death card came out? This Devil, right? This Devil, Capricorn energy, the Hangman. Oh no, I feel like you're like friends with it. So it's like, it's supposed to look scary, and it is scary, it is, but like you have to be able to like live with that and still do what you got to do to take care of yourself, to be a responsible human being. With the Devil card, like I see you graduating from something or being born into something new, into something different. But you're taking it with you. You're taking your little devil with you. Four of Swords. And I feel like you're being like watched, like carefully. But it's like you're not threatened by it. You're not threatened by like gossip or a little competition or, you know, because it doesn't even look like a big challenge. This Tower card is just like something happening all of a sudden, and then you just switch gears. It's like you're able to switch gears, because I feel like the only thing in life that's constant is change. And, or death, you know, we're gonna die, or we're gonna, you know, change and transform like all the time. I feel like something here wants you to be afraid to die, but like nothing ever really dies. It just turns into something else. But with this Hangman card, you see things differently. Like, you're like, I can change that and I could turn it into whatever I want to change it into and turn it into. The King of Pentacles. The World card. It's like you're retiring something. You're retiring some old fear. And you're turning your fear into Knight of Swords. More decisive action. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're very action oriented, like. Like you're so ready to like compete if you have to, fight if you have to. Like you're not afraid to like go after something. Yeah, and you're not holding yourself back from experiencing whatever God wants you to experience right now. Because something about the way you see something is like changing, and it's changing for the better. It's making you make faster, quicker, better decisions. And it's also helping you like move on from situations that are like, they seem to be catastrophic, but it's helping you move on faster, move forward faster. I love it. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully I'll see you all in your next video.